How about now? Do you have my audio now? Great. Well, Master Flash, I'm actually on our playtest server, or the public playtest server. They're put together some spaces for us to build in that's new, that extends our camps and allows us to have a little bit more room to build stuff in our camps. And that's what we're testing right now on the public test server. Thanks for being here, Master Flasher. I appreciate you. Well, this is kind of nice here. There's not any glass there, by the way. So what I want to do is build stuff. I kind of want to just get an idea of the size of the place. And I can probably look at it. No, you can't add anything like that in there. You can do floor tiles. Yeah. Yeah. Not terribly fond of all the scores that I'm getting here. So, McCall, what do you want to see here, buddy? Looks like that'll snap on too. Doors. I mean, the whole place is customizable. They've got a door for that. Yeah, nothing will fit that. Interesting enough. It's a ton of room. That's kind of neat too. So you can set that shelter door as kind of a shortcut if you want to head back to the beginning of your shelter. I'm not sure if they'll fix that or not, if that's even intended. Let's throw it down right there. I'll go to some of the other shelters in just a few minutes just to see what they look like. I mean, with this being an instance, I mean, would you not agree that this space here is larger than your camp instance on the outside? I don't know, let's try it out. Probably not without selecting a wall. Go back out with that to Appalachia. I want to see that other instance. That's right. It looks like that one will come with the standard edition of the game, and then your Fallout First players will get one, and then there will be a purchasable one that you can get off the Atomic Shop. I'm going to this one here. Yeah, this one is a lot smaller. This is the utility room, and if I had to wager a guess, it's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 by 5, maybe 6 by 4 for the main compartment or the main room. And more than likely with this as being as small as it is, that again, if I was to wager a guess, that's going to be the one for the regular edition of the game. McCall, I just posted in our Discord channel, the camp budgets are going to be plus 50%, and each instance will have its own camp budget. So you're looking at $1,200 per instance, and then on the outside camp you have your standard $800 for a total of $4,400 if you utilize all of it. Let me find that last one. How I'm supposed to... There we go. Can't do it now. There we go. So, which one was that one? Go back to Vault, atrium, shelter, entrance. Oh, one of two. I probably could have checked the other one out. It's probably much smaller. Yeah, it's much smaller. Let's get rid of this one. I'll say it's much smaller. It is, but not a whole lot. My gosh. So you can interconnect them. Yeah, but if I was going to add the last shelter that I added here, let me go back to it. It's like it'd be impossible to try to add this one to any of those rooms. Let's go back and look at this one. So that's just going to put me back on Appalachia. It is kind of cool how you can interconnect those, though, because you could really have just one entrance on top and then have the additional entrances as you progress through it. Yeah, I'm excited about it. And I know a lot of other people are too. A lot of effort's gone into this. I'm very impressed. I think what Bethesda wants us to try to do this weekend is just max out as much stuff can go into these shelters. Yeah, I'm getting some frame drops there with that. Okay. Macau, are you a PS4 or Xbox player? Macaw, forgive me. The heck is that? Don't I have that? Did I unlock that? That's cool. Right here, if you look at the budget in the top right hand corner, it shows 0. They've given us a... Oh, interesting. They've given us pretty much a zero budget, so we can put everything inside these vaults. They want to stress test the stuff. Those aren't exactly going up against a wall, are they? That one did. Huh. Yeah, it's going to need some work. I mean, I want to put everything out there that I want us to do, but again, I also want it to be cool too. I want to run it up. It's rather new too. That's going to be part of the greenhouse, I bet. So it snaps just like it is a regular floor. Mm-hmm. Cool. So the depth is 1, 2, 3, 4 in most places. Don't know if I've got dirt tiles. I don't think I've ever picked that up. Bed Zeppelin, where is that located, brother? Listed underneath food. Am I just passing it up? Yeah, of course. It's not even an option for food in here. Again, unless I'm passing it up. I think that answers your question, brother. Nope. Nope, no water either. Yeah, they took some cool stuff out there. don't test anything else. Throw stuff my way. Let's go back in here. I wonder if that mutant was off the score. From the board. Probably don't even have access to it in here. Yeah. Nope. Yeah, word to the wise, don't go back there. It will lock up your computer. I don't know if you can do that with it being instance based. Because normally you can just like open a window and then pass it through and connect to something else, but don't necessarily think you can do that. Oh yeah. Yeah, it hurt. We'll get that one in a second. So if you had all three shelters, I was saying earlier, you'll have your camp budget will be, or camp weight will be 4,400. Right back to it again. There we go. Don't go to the scoreboard. This room probably another 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 high and 5, 6 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wide. So 6 by 6 by 4 for the main compartment of that room. I don't know if it's annoying to you guys, but this score rank that I'm getting is pretty annoying. That's a good question. Maybe one day we'll get rid of our food and water requirements. So right now, most of it's cosmetic. All right, here. Repair all button. Cool. Way to go, man. Scrap all build. That's a cool feature too. You can scrap everything if you want to. Of course, I don't have anything in this one here, but I want to go back to the main room. Add this door. The actual name, the one. Hang on a second. So they gave us the utility room, the lobby, and the atrium. So if I was to wager a guess, this is probably the lobby. And this is going to be the atrium. And the smallest one being the utility room. I wonder if I can just wipe everything right here. I'm going to scrap everything so it happens. Y'all ready? Ta-da! Everything's gone. Cool. And since I don't really have any build budget, I can pretty much build as much as I want. And as often as I want. That's right. I mean, this would be... If I had this alone, this one particular component, I wouldn't need anything else. I mean, it's cool having the other ones, but... I mean, this is basically your camp size. I mean, it just blows my mind how much room we're going to have. Yeah, it doesn't say which entrance you're entering in. I think this is the same entrance. I'm basically running into the same thing. No, this is going to be the cellar or the utility room. No, this is not going to be the utility room. You got to listen to me. This is one I think is the lobby. Yeah, that's what it says right here. Top right hand corner, vault, lobby, shelter, entrance. And that's the one that we're in right now. And then that's the vault shelter entrance, but it doesn't say what kind that one is. And that's going to be vault utility room. So the small one here, vault utility room. What else am I missing? Going back here and just reading through my notes. Stand by just a second. That's correct. I would agree. And you know, since you can't do some of the stuff, well, I mean, I guess it makes sense that you can't do dirt tiles. Now they may start doing potted plants where you can start growing stuff underground. But some of the stuff is not going to be available. You definitely can't produce your own water underneath here. And with multiple load screens that you're going to have to deal with. I mean, going to the central location in your camp, or you know, trying to find something, may be a little bit more difficult. Now, the majority of it's just going to be cosmetic. I am curious whether or not we're going to be able to place junk, so I'm going to just try to see if I can't do something like that. I'm looking at this build menu again. I'm thinking that we're probably not going to be able to place our junk down. Nothing I can see. I'm getting tired of all these rewards. Well, Joshua, I appreciate that. Really, I get those new codes from Nuka Crypt. They post them up on their websites, and that's kind of just redistribute them. Because some people don't use the web. They don't go to websites. They just find it easier to look up a video on YouTube. I know I do. So that's the reason why I put them out there. But I certainly appreciate you being here, Joshua. Oh, we did daily ops last night? Did I get ammunition off of you? Carter Kana. Is that right? Cool, man. Totally cool. Certainly appreciate the ammunition too, by the way. I went through it all by myself today. I took on the Colossus over there near the Scorched Beast Queen. I soloed it for the first time, and I totally blew through it, but I was able to put it down. I was pretty excited about it. I'll probably put it in the video. I like this one a lot. And there's a lot you can do to it too. And the edges are snappable. So, I wonder if I can just place that down there. I want to place walls up on it. They automatically just pop into place. Yeah, we're going to have some half walls there if we're going to be able to do something about that. I've never done a build video. I don't think I'm creative enough. Also found that stairs snap to as well. Yeah, didn't mean to put that one there. So it's not just even to the edges. You can actually snap it to just about any place in the floor too. No, I didn't solo the queen. I soloed the Colossus near the queen. But I won't lie, I did try to get other people there, and no one seemed to react to it, so I stayed there. It took me about 20 minutes. Someone data mined earlier, and I'm not going to steal their information, but Zed Knott in our Discord channel posted the data mine on the different shelters that were out there. I'm going to kind of lean away from the mic a little bit, but the different shelters show a cave shelter, a bunker shelter, a greenhouse shelter. Let's see, there's the vault utility room, which we've already looked at, the vault atrium, vault living quarters, which should be pretty cool, vault lobby shelter, and waterfall cave shelter. And that was off a data mine from Reddit. And if you guys aren't part of the our Discord channel, if you go to my YouTube channel at the top right, you'll see a link for Discord. A whole bunch is getting in there and talk all the time. Fun place to go when I'm not working. Yeah, my only real complaint here is that this window's not glass. It's not even the window at all. So the other styles will probably be purchasable through the Atomic Shop, or they could be gifts in the through the scoreboard, but I'd be willing to bet that they'll try to monetize on it. So anybody else have anything they want to see? I literally dreamed about this last night. I was so amped about it. Yesterday I was amped about it too. I thought for sure it was going to be available. I ran home and then I jumped on Discord and they said, nah, it's not going to be available till tomorrow. Well, Josh, I can't wait to see it. I don't want to bore you guys to death by just placing stuff down. They distinctly said in the PTS forums that they just want to maximize as much stuff in these bunkers as we can get so they can stress test the system. Yeah. Stress test with this. Nope. Exceeds maximum build count. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but it's too late on that. Just the standard amount, it looks like. Sorry for any perfectionists out there, I'm just going to throw these down. They might be a little crooked. I'm trying to get them a little straight. Put 20 of them down. One mo. There we go. I'd like to build something that will reach the roof. That ain't right. There we go. I guess it wouldn't be the roof, it would be the ceiling. I could put these stairs anywhere, I don't even have to attach it to anything. That's cool too. Don't think so. When I try to get close to the walls, it leaves a gap. Let me get over there and show you. I mean, it gets close, and if they come up with like a half wall, it'll solve that problem, but as of like right now, well, you know what? It looks like that I can actually get it pretty close. Still see through to the other side though. Let's see if I can't inch it in. Looks like that's going to be about the. That's going to be as close as it's going to get, so it won't completely close it off. Yeah, that closed it off. And then I could build off of that, so. I don't even know if that's a perfect 90-degree angle there. But I should be able to attach off of it. Do what I want it to do. it's sticking like that, it won't stick. Well, let me put this down first. So you can wedge a wall into the wall, but you know, once it makes that connection, you can kind of rig it up like that, I guess. But at this location right here, it won't. You won't even do it there either. I think it's really designed to be like that. Perhaps a little closer. You can't do it in all sorts of angles though. Thanks, Bruce. Bad Zeppelin, is Missouri going to beat Tennessee this weekend? Ironically, I can actually place that in the air without any structure and stand on it. So they'll have to fix that too. I was asking if Missouri is going to beat Tennessee this weekend. Bend double walls. I'd be willing to bet that you can. Boom. Sure enough, look at that. There's a small gap in between it, but I'm sure if you're really precise enough, you can get it. I think I actually did pretty good right there. Give me just a second. Yes, sir. We'll look at it right now. You're going to do this in a minute. Just a few minutes. Thank you, buddy. Terribly sorry about that. Got a 3-year-old and he is, when he wants to see daddy, he wants to see daddy. He just wanted to show me something, probably something about Minecraft, but neither am I. Neither am I. That is a good question, SM. Let's try that. Let's do, since we're on the private test server, or public test server, let's just do the, no, I can't do that. Do I have any junk? I do. Just a wrench. Nope, ended up being just a bag. That was a good try though. I have a lot of stuff that I'd like to display in junk. I'm sure you guys do too. I'm gonna wipe all that again. Cool. And if I haven't already said it, I appreciate you guys being here. No, we'll check it out. You could virtually put this door anywhere. Unless it's floating, of course. It does the same thing from the other side. Takes me out. Just kidding. I think that we determined that this was the utility room. No, this was the lobby. Even though it's got an entrance like a regular door. I think with some cosmetic stuff, it would look a little cooler if we went out the same door that we came in. Or at least it looked like the same door. Same way for the utility room, which is right here. And those that aren't Fallout 76 Fallout First members, you're probably just going to get the lobby, not the lobby, the utility room. I'm not getting a whole lot of lag out of it. I mean, even this space that's right here, it instantly doubles your camp budget. In fact, this room here will have 1,200 as opposed to your 800 as before. In each facility that you have, so if you have all three, like I was saying before, you'll have a total of 4,400. Does anyone else got any ideas they'd like to see? We know dirt tiles don't work. Water resources, food, none of that works underground. Someone said display cases. not seeing it? What about some of these other floating things that we can do? Let's look at that. We could put 34 of these things down. Good idea. They look and seem to probably be able to operate like they're supposed to. Stash. Interesting enough, I don't see the scrap box. But they probably have that disabled because I have a completely free budget. If I was to wager a guess. Wood bench stash box. Do I even have that? I don't know if I've got the wood bench stash box. I wanted to put that down. We were looking at this earlier. That's a symptomatic. This one. Super mutant tube. Of course I can't put it down, it's locked. I do. I doubt it will be accessible. It's not. In my main camp, it is for sure. Jump back out here. See, I got the Commie Bunker up there. They cut a lot of it out in the build menu once you go down below. I guess for practical purposes. But, I mean, who still wouldn't want to build a Commie Bunker inside their bunker, right? And even though this is kind of cool to have, I hope they have another entrance for this, because it takes up way too much space in camp. And that big old thing just takes you into what we're calling the lobby. And this into the atrium. Well, not everybody might agree with me, but I really am impressed with it. And I like what Bethesda's done. I mean, this is kind of something that we've all been wanting for quite some time, and they've really kind of capitalized on that. Sadly, we won't see it in the live game until probably around Christmas or even the New Year, but at least we're testing it now. So I think that's all I got for right now. I'm going to drop on off here. If you guys don't have anything else you want me to look at or test, I really appreciate you guys being here. Cool, bud. You're definitely welcome, and I, like I said, I appreciate you guys being here. I know that with Xbox and PlayStation, you guys can't play test on this stuff, and maybe there will be a day when you guys can. They definitely. The thing is that, you know, most of the stuff that if it breaks, Bethesda gets a lot of grief about it, but it really, some stuff just doesn't get tested and get tried out until it gets put into the real world where actually people are using it. And it's a lot different when you get a small percentage of the users that are playing the game and put it out there in front of a bunch of other users where the majority is. And I'm guessing the majority is with Xbox and PlayStation. You start finding more and more stuff that might be wrong. That's why the playtest server is so important for all platforms. And who knows, since they're Microsoft now, or since they're part of Microsoft, they may expand that. Anyway, that's all I got. I appreciate you guys being here. Come and visit us on Discord. You'll find that link at the top of my YouTube channel. Come in and say hello to us. And if you see me out in the game playing, wave at me. Or even join my team. Or add me to your friends list. Y'all take care.